Hello Internet, this is David, and I'm making this video from my kitchen. See, there's food here. Also, tea. It's hot. So today I'm going to talk about something that I really care a lot about and am mildly obsessed with, in the nerdiest way possible. Mythology. I recently bought this album by Vermont-based folk singer Anais Mitchell. It's called Hadestown, and she describes it as a folk opera. Basically, it's a retelling of the Orpheus story. There's a link down here. So because this album was, really cool, and it's a story that I really liked, I decided to Wikipedia it. It turns out there have been a lot of adaptations of the Orpheus story throughout history. Operas, plays, music, you name it, it's there. And I got to wondering, why do we find this story so compelling and keep coming back to it? I don't know. But I think that the reason we come back to the Orpheus story can be boiled down to 3 basic points. By the way, it occurs to me that if you don't know the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, you should probably check it out before watching this video. There's another link down there. Part 1 of why we keep coming back to this story, the character of Orpheus. So pretty much all Greek heroes and gods and demigods were known for their strength and their ability in battle. Heracles, Bellerophon, Jason, Odysseus, Achilles, the list goes on. Orpheus was different, though. He's a Greek hero who is only known for his ability with music. But they don't dismiss that. They actually make a pretty big deal out of it. If you know the Odyssey, then you know about the sirens, the weird, evil bird lady fish people who lured sailors onto their island by singing wonderful songs, and then they would eat them. When Orpheus sailed with the Argonauts and Jason, Orpheus played music that would overpower the sirens so that the sailors wouldn't be tempted. Think about that for a second. The music of the sirens is described as the greatest and most alluring sound that any man could ever hear. And Orpheus played better than that. So he's sort of an anomaly amongst the Greek heroes, and he's an interesting character. He has this really cool power, and it's through music. I mean, let's face it, the only reason most of you watch my videos is because I'm a guy with a guitar, and guitars are sexy. Part 2, going on an epic quest for the sake of love. In order to get Eurydice back from the land of the dead, Orpheus travels to the ends of the earth, finds the entrance to the underworld, convinces Charon to take him across the river Styx, tames Cerberus, and stands up to 2 gods, one of whom was Hades, alright? Freaking Hades! Basically, Orpheus is willing to do a lot of stuff for the sake of his wife. And we like stories like that. Odysseus travels all over the world for 20 years in order to get back to his wife. Romeo and Juliet are willing to go against their parents and therefore give up all the money and land that they would have had in order to be together. In both City Lights and Modern Time, 2 Charlie Chaplin movies, Charlie Chaplin is willing to go through all kinds of trouble in order to help out the girl that he loves. In the movie Casablanca, Rick is willing to stand up to, well, Nazis in order to help out his girlfriend. In The Princess Bride, one of my all-time favorite movies, Wesley refuses to die because he's in love with Buttercup. So the idea of a love so strong that you're willing to do just about anything, no matter how arduous the experience is an attractive thing, and you see it throughout history, and we really like it. Third and final reason for why we keep coming back to this story, the sad ending. Orpheus and Eurydice don't live happily ever after, nor do a lot of really cool stories throughout history. There's something compelling about tragedy, something about a sad ending that we just can't resist. Why is that, though? Maybe because watching something really sad and having a good cry can sometimes be therapeutic. Maybe we kind of like having our feelings manipulated by a really effective story. Maybe we pay more attention if there's a sad ending instead of a happy one. Maybe it's a form of schadenfreude. A bad thing happens to someone else, you feel a little bit better about what's going on in your life. Guys, I was being rhetorical. Oh, sorry. What do you think are some of the reasons that we keep coming back to all these ancient stories? You can leave them in the comments below. Also, check out the album if you're interested. I'll see you again here soon. Bye!